from beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the New York Jets.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 16 more on that one and another first down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
No, so
here's second and 9, just a
Alton
yard
was supposed to play his game, the playoff game, and old boy kept hitting him up and asking him, was he ready? He kept telling him, was you ready to play? You ready to play? And the advance was yesterday. And so he kept hitting Alton up to him, was you ready to play? Alton never replied. So they advanced. Alton lost. So he go put the group message talking about, oh, ha. And it was the same thing with the Steelers. Because I kept trying to play the Steelers because I'm in the playoffs. I kept trying to play him. He didn't want to play. He kept bullshitting. And so he would put in the mix telling me, oh, so y'all don't want me to play? They went back and looked at all the messages and see me hitting him up, telling him, come on, let's play. You never play.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman.
And guess who I got to play in the AFC Championship?
Jets first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on third and 4.
No, the AFC Championship.
5 yards there, that's enough for the first.
The Titans.
Game over. Super Bowl.
So I'm finna be in the Super Bowl, and Black got to play against who he got to play against? Black got to play against somebody.
They'll run with Coleman on first down.
I hope he win that game.
And the result here, a pick
he got to play against the Falcons, and I beat the Falcons.
On second down. The impressive opening drive continues.
I said, look like I'm going to win this Super Bowl.
By those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Throw complete to Herndon. Not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Chris Herndon.
A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Tevin Coleman.
Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and
nobody blocked this man, and they just let him run.
But I'm just wondering,
I can't do that.
is the head coach thinking, is this four down territory? Might he go for it?
He'll just do like a little
Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. It's Coleman here. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Tevin Coleman, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. He's got it, and the Jets lead at 7-0.
I'm trying to take out.
Makes the score Jets 7, Dolphins nothing.
Kickoff units, they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signal for and taken successfully.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
I feel too bad. I ain't played with my team yet either.
Everybody kept playing. Everybody kept getting. They kept.
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd down, Tua. He's letting this one go for Fuller.
Nope.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top team.
He's supposed to throw it way to the right.
To the left.
You've got to find a way.
He threw it up the middle.
Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Bag at Miles Sanders, I'm tell you that right now.
On play action, here's Tua.
I mean,
And it's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, a 22.
Yeah, that's definitely on you.
Yeah.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
We don't bag that
room to maneuver there. He gets it down about the 39.
Yeah, that's why I go back.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. After one, 7-0 on the EA Sports.
Jets 7, Dolphins nothing.
But I guess I
the
see
run
that,
only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. An option run with Tua. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. Now that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. From the gun, it's Tua. The Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he's standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open.
I thought he was
Not
going to
enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down.
Make sure to run that bitch.
Tua on 4th down.
Hey, come on.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
He needs to be watching. He watching. You should have touched that dude.
Yes, bro. Oh, my goodness.
Because I came down to protect the first, and then nigga let the cornerback let me go back there. He running now.
They go back to the ground with Sanders.
I could tell
by Ashton Davis up from the secondary.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Oh, he's able to out-muscle him as he pulls it in.
They get a nigga automatic when you right there.
18 yards that time to push him up first and goal.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Once again with Sanders. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Again, this formation all day.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
From the 4 now, 3rd and goal. Touchdown,
They
Miami.
gave this nigga that shit in.
Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because
next drive,
they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback.
He got
you do this,
2 4 down look.
they've got a quarterback. Look at them elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Yeah, man, that's a lot too.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a while. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
52 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. This is Coleman, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he's met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that, but in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. First down, Tagovailoa. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. And again, it's Tagovailoa going up top. And that's caught inside the 30.
I'm going to show you, man.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Dolphins 14, Jets 10.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded in the end zone.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe. So
what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
It's good, and it's 21-10.
Good. Makes the score Dolphins 21, Jets 10.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 37.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 36-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Airing one out for Crowder. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Xavier Howard. He brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action.
I'll clean it off.
So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
On second down, it's Coleman. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Coleman has it here right side. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or do you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now this time, Tua's going to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Tua, and the ball is out. But I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
They only shit they gonna do is that bullshit. Long screen.
Looking to pass. Tua.
Come on,
and nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Here's Sanders. Wiggles free. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He finds his target, Fuller. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down and goal to go.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders, and he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Carl Lawson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Makes this
a big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is incomplete. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
The play is a turnover on downs.
On first down, Sanders. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Another run with Sanders. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them. Use your...
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty's not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Steps away to his left. Uncorks one for Davis. It got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 36 yards on the play. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing deep here for Coleman. And this is taken in at the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. For 39 yards there, a big one. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tevin Coleman. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Makes the score Dolphins 31, Jets 20.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Here's Tua. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Denzel Mims, the rookie, the intended receiver there. And it's 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Up in his own, drop back, don't he?
He can run for it, and he will. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Tell me how can a 90-speed quarterback get caught by a defensive lineman? Make that make sense. Like, the fun thing is, because I blew his ass out in another league, so this loss because he got a faster receiver team. I don't know what to expect, but I know what expect next time. I play his ass in 2 weeks. I got a bye week next week.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders.
Give
him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Yeah, clearly when he was showboating.
Because right now, I can be in that hole with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get it behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
And 2.
Well, I know at points of this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for Miami, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll get a late bye next week, which might be coming at the right time. And they'll be back in action in Week 12. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, Rand. Are you upstairs? I need you to come sit and tell me if the printer's printing anything.
You got me right there to get my money back to house.
Hmm? What's wrong with you? Go sit down. Go sit down.
Sit in my computer and then tell me if the printer is printing anything. Nope, it said it was an error. Try again.
I wouldn't stop draining except that I'm able to cover that.
It says it's offline. Is the printer turned off?
You did what?
It's saying it's busy. What is it saying in there?
Do the power button stay silent?
In there?
Because the power button was blinking. That's what I was asking.
Come here. Right printer port. Plug it up right here. Just that way. And then just bring them out of me once they print.
He play a lot of computers. He ain't play none of his games, hell. Or he beat him and they just simmed him. But it ain't got like he played none of these bitch ass games. Funny shit. Played 0.
Hi, you wanted a color or black? It could be in color, that's fine. You have the printer plugged in way over there? Thank you for calling customer service. My name is Jalicia. How can I help you? Okay, yes ma'am. What is your first and last name and date of birth? Let me get your policy information pulled up here. And your date of birth. Can you verify the spelling of your last name for me? So the only policy, yes ma'am. Okay, yes ma'am. So is there someone else who could possibly have a policy? Because I did pull up one for you and it is showing canceled. Do you have his date of birth? One did locate a policy for him. I'm just pulling it up now to see if it's active or if it's canceled. Bear with me one moment. Okay, so the policy for him look like these have been canceled since December 1st of 2019. So these are not active either. Yes, ma'am. So I'm not sure. I'm not seeing that we're drafting anything from you. What is the amount that you're being charged? And it's saying Chesapeake Life Insurance Company next to that draft. Does it have any other numbers next to that draft? And that's the only number. Bear with me a moment, Miss Kimberly. I'm going to reach out to our life insurance department and see if maybe there's a life insurance policy for either of you all. Okay, one moment. Javier, my name is Jalicia. I'm from the Shorebridge Contact Center. I have a customer on my back line who says that she's being charged, but she doesn't know a policy number. I do have a first and last name and date of birth. So I don't have the social security number. She's not sure if it's a life insurance policy or not, but it's not a policy with Shorebridge. So the first name is Kimberly, and the last name is Lorenz, Lorenz as in zebra. Okay, yes, sir. Can you try the same last name? And the first name is going to be Steven with a V. Yes, sir. So, right, but the first name is Steven. Okay. Yes, sir. That's all I needed. Thank you, Javier. My name is Jalicia. It's Powell. It's Powell.